Alright, it's player Ben.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Loretta. Alright, so we got a mysterious package with us. A drunk man whispered mysterious things to us, and someone may be hunting us down, and now Loretta's car broke down. Let's see where the story takes us.
The engine overheated. Gosh dang bucket of bolts. Lord, what'd I do to deserve this? Who am I kidding? You know perfectly well, Loretta. So I walked. Good thing the house was only half a mile away. I noticed a luxurious white car right away, parked right by my front porch. I've never seen a car quite like it. Some old man with a cane was standing next to it, and something deep in my gut told me nothing good was gonna come from this meeting.
Hello, sir.
Can I help you?
Go call out your husband, sweetheart. I'd like to speak to the property owner.
I'm the property owner.
Oh, well that explains it. What are you needing all this land for anyway?
Yeah, let's ask who he is. Who are you exactly? Who is asking?
Name's Peter.
Yeah, I should probably give him a more like old man voice.
Name's Peter Solomon Morgan Jr. But y'all can call me Mr. Morgan. I own the land down east of here, which means I have the misfortune of being your neighbor.
What's that supposed to mean?
Come take a look.
Morgan's hand.
See this? A whole lot's rotten. Ain't even worth feeding to the livestock.
Thank you kindly for showing me some dirt, but I fail to see how this has anything to do with me.
Fail to see, do ya?
Morgan's old face turns purple with anger.
50 acres of fertile land to reduce to nothing but horse crap.
My sincere congratulations. So what? And that has what to do with me?
I hired a specialist. Through his investigation, he concluded that drainage installed on your property is wrecking my crops. I was looking to have a conversation with the real property owner. You know, resolve the issue peaceful like, but I guess just ain't on the cards.
Let's do this. Let's calm down here. For a minute, I don't know much about farming. Heck, I don't even know what you mean by drainage. I just ran out the land.
Tell me something I don't know.
Well, maybe you should talk to the ones who's been working your land.
Who do you think told me what's going on? You think I'm out here running the fields like I got ends in my pants? I'll be speaking to my lawyers about this. You can understand that much, can't ya? I came over here to meet the owner face to face. You don't talk it through man to man. Never did occur to me that I'm dealing with some dumb broad instead.
Oh, pull your head out of your booty. That bank owns this land.
But it's quite jerking me around, lady.
Whoa.
Listen hard, you gosh dang, whatever that word means.
Let me go, you a-hole.
If Phillips or someone else is paying you to pull this crap, or this is your own hard, harebrained attempt at sabotage, Lord help me. I'll drag your booty through the muck myself if I have to, you hear me?
F off, pig.
Oh, the sheriff. What's going on here?
Howdy, Bill.
You doing all right, Mrs. Harris?
Yeah, Mr. Morgan was just leaving.
Mr. Morgan huffs and haws.
Yeah, I'm going, but this ain't over. I'll be seeing you in court, Mrs. Harris.
Whatever, you old fart.
Your hand okay? I saw your car out there on the road. Figured I'd come to see if everything's okay. What was old Bill wanting?
Wish I knew, Sheriff. Wish I knew. Morgan's grip was surprisingly strong for an old man and left a bruise. The sheriff made himself scarce before long. He came asking the same questions, but he had them writing down in his notebook this time and didn't reek of booze. Still, I don't think he suspects me. He seems more focused on Walter's past.
He's an ordinary one.
That old donkey, I'll say. Ought to learn to keep his hands to himself. Got any news on Walter, Sheriff?
Actually, yes.
I was talking to New York and found something, rather strange. Tell me, you ever heard of Irving Wallace?
Nope, doesn't ring any bells.
Well, it sounds like Walter and Irving did time together.
Walter did time? No way.
That's what I thought.
But when? Why?
In the early 20s, but I don't know why. There ain't much left from pre-war archives. Walter obviously used this to his benefit and kept his little vacation a secret.
This is more than just a secret.
Don't get me wrong, ma'am. Everyone makes mistakes. Far as I can tell, Walter was a dignified man. Wish I could say the same about that Wallace character, though.
Who is he?
He made a killing during the Prohibition, but his fortune wasn't big enough to attract unnecessary attention. Then he got his business legalized and went to publishing. Even bought a stake in a local newspaper. Either way, he's bad news. But no charges have been brought against him yet. Strange thing is, well, my guess is Walter and Irving have stayed in touch to this day. I don't mean to scare you, ma'am, but Wallace might be connected to your husband's disappearance. What's in the box, anyway? Oh, by the way.
I'll just say this. More junk from New York. Mail just arrived.
Thought it might be from Walter. Anyway, ma'am, I'll keep you informed. Let me know if anything happens in the meantime.
Like what, Sheriff?
People like Wallace are extremely dangerous, so I'd like to ask you to stay vigilant until we figure this all out. Do take care now.
Oh, snap. Do you think Wallace is gonna try to kill Loretta? What have you been up to, Walt? I must admit, Morgan's visit came as something of surprise. I had no idea what the old man wanted with me. Walter was the one who handled the land, not me. Any knowledge I might have had was extremely vague. I could probably figure it out if I really put my mind to it, but on the other hand, who the heck cares? I'll be long gone before the minute I get that check. I'll never have to see this house, this land, or Morgan ever again. I wasn't sure what to do next. Asked about the property boundaries, leave it to chance. Sure, asked about this.
So, Mrs. Harris, what can I help you with?
I'm just looking to learn about the extent of my property and where the border between my land and Mr. Morgan's lies.
Alrighty, if you kindly take a look right here, this is your property. That's a property that, as I understand it, belongs to the bank.
It's all ours?
If the paperwork's anything to go by, then yes. Now, here's where your property ends and Mr. Morgan's begins, as well as here, 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 and here. I'll need another set of plans too.
I get the idea. So, Mr. Morgan's rolling in money.
You could say that. Don't tell me all ends about something.
Well...
Oh, Mrs. Harris, you better be giving him what he wants. You know, bargain a little, for decency's sake. But come to an agreement nonetheless. Believe me, it's pointless going to court with people like him.
I appreciate the advice.
My pleasure.
Oh, can I ask you one last thing? Is it possible there may be some drainage in my property that leads to Morgan's, which in some way unknown to me might be affecting his crops?
That's hard to tell, Mrs. Harris. It'll depend on the history of the site, what was standing there before, groundwater lines and previous owners and such. I can try and look it up for you if you like. The records must be in the archives somewhere.
So long as it ain't any trouble.
None at all, ma'am. It's my job. Just leave me a telephone number. I'll get in touch as soon as I find anything.
I don't think it really mattered at first, but at night for some reason I started to feel like something around me had changed. It was small, almost invisible. I began to wander through that rundown old house, finding my way into corners I didn't even know existed. And then, Kelly arrived. After I got in the mansion, Walter had a daughter from his previous marriage, Kelly.
I didn't even know Walter was married before.
As she promised in her letter, Kelly came up with her boyfriend Mickey. Now, I'd only met Kelly a couple of times. First time was when she was just a little girl. She was living with her mama somewhere in New Jersey. But then her mama succumbed to skeletal tuberculosis and passed away. Got no idea where Kelly found that joke of Mickey. It was easy to tell from just a glance that he wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed. Now, Kelly was a fine enough girl, pretty as a peach. She had thick brown hair, big old doe eyes, a healthy tan, big hips, and a nice behind. Mentioned the vulgarity of Mae West in the play by Carl Heinrich Ulrich. Mickey's actually short for Michelangelo. He's some Italian kid from New Jersey. At just 23 or maybe 24 years old, he was big enough to fill a doorway. And I mean, he was huge, black hair all shiny with either grease or brilliantine, muscles bulging under his copper skin. I had no idea what he did for a living. I think maybe he served in the Navy before getting kicked out. Either way, didn't seem like things were going well for either of them. Like any young girl whose daddy walks out in the family, I think it's safe to assume Kelly despised his father. So would a girl abandoned by her daddy drag her boyfriend across the country to see him? Folks on the outside looking in just wouldn't understand. But I did. I knew right from the start. Where's Daddy? Since they were too tired from the road, I was able to stall them with a dumb lie. At that point, all they wanted was to bathe and get some sleep, so I used the time to get my story straight. Your father banned me too, hun. Got his belongings took off like the wind. The plan was to appeal the sympathy of a fellow woman by drawing comparisons to Kelly's mother and squeezing any drop of sentimentality out of her that I could. But I knew it was never gonna work. To Kelly, I've always been the bee who ruined her parents' marriage. Heck, she probably blames me for her mother's passing, and I can't really fault her for that.
Is that, Walter's parents' bedroom?
I put them up in the guest bedroom.
I guess not.
In the room that Douglas Harris had once used separately from his wife.
Oh, okay, so I guess it is.
His granddaughter now slept with Mickey. Not that they were actually sleeping. Out in the hallway, in the stiffness of the night, I could hear Kelly breathing, along with her not so muffled sighs, the creaking of old floorboards and iron bed springs that long gotten the warmth of human bodies, bouncing to the heat of Mickey's bestial momentum. Truth be told, I felt myself blushing something awful until finally it all quieted down and I tried to get to sleep.
Okay. Alright, let's go to this baby carriage. Oh no. Oh, okay, never mind. I was about to say, I was like, is this, can I drag it? Oh, okay. Alright, so we know it's supposed to face that way. This one's supposed to face. There we go. It's just saying that alcohol can change the way you think. Oh, is that a rat? I think it is. Alrighty. Hey, Ratatouille. Hey, Loretta, how's it going? Enjoying the day out in the wheat fields? Got some Sting playing in the background, maybe? Oh! Hey!
Oh, good lord. Walter. Hi, honey. You don't look so good. You look kinda dead. I don't blame you, given the circumstances. Do you think I'm a monster? Listen, I need the combination for the safe, Walter. Say something. Come on, normally I can't get you to shut up. I couldn't. I wanted to tell you so much, you know? About what was tormenting me, burning me up in the inside, and now that you're finally quiet down enough to listen, I don't know what to say. Kelly's here. Her boyfriend's pretty lousy in my opinion. Just some loser, and a dumb one at that. But that's just my first impression. We know how deceiving those can be.
You forgot. Look. There. In the basement.
What do you mean? Well?
Alright. Maybe can I grab this to take down to the basement with me? Nope. Alright.
It's raining again.
Oh, of course, there's a rat in the house and a puddle. From what?
A puddle. Looks like the roof's leaking. Is Kelly and Mickey in there, or? Lord, what's gone into you, Loretta? Oh, okay, I guess I can't. I don't know if, I guess they're still with me, I don't know. Do 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 do. There's a hurricane outside. It's really dark outside, like geez Louise. Alright. Looks like the clock stopped. Oh, that's always a good sign. Alright, I guess we're about to, I don't know, approach a weird part in the story, maybe. What's that? A fuse. What's it lying in the sink for? I hope I didn't get wet. Alright, is that a little suspicious to you, Loretta? You know, a fuse as in your sink that might be in the basement. It's raining pitchforks and I'm wearing a natty. Can't get you wet. Alright, is anyone in the house with you, or... You know, it's getting a little creepy here. It ain't right. Yeah, there's an elevator in your basement now. Let's see, lever. Fuse. Oh, look, there's another fuse part missing. Okay. Apparently the lever moves the elevator, but it hasn't got any power. Alright, so we're missing one more fuse. Is that it? Where could this last fuse be? It's raining pitchforks and I'm wearing a natty. Is the fuse outside? The moose? Can't sleep, me neither. Nothing here, nothing here. Anything out here? I'm not going anywhere. Nothing here, okay. Is there a fuse anywhere here? By the clock? It's in here? In the bathroom, perhaps? Oh, the fuser's just all in the sinks. Okay. One more. That'll do it. Nice. Do 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 do. Nothing like, you know, someone taking the fuses out of my fuse box in a storm. Do 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 do. Nice. Let's just go down this really dank elevator that was never there before. Ooh, this is fancy. I'll be dang. I'll be darn. Tropic of Cancer, Henry Miller. Hello?
Good evening, madam.
Yeah, evening.
Are you alone?
We all are. What's going on in there?
Private, sorry. Invitation only. May I see yours?
Well, darn, looks like I went and left mine in another dress. I don't have an invitation. Oh, that's what choices. I'll just say the first one. Well, darn, looks like I went and left mine in another dress.
That's all. That's quite all right, miss. I think someone is expecting you.
Expecting me? Who could that be? Why don't you come?
Why don't you come in and find out?
Sounds tempting, but I don't think my dress suits the occasion.
Come now, you look gorgeous, if I may be so bold. A cigarette, miss?
It's Mrs. actually, and I quit a few years back. Who am I kidding? That doesn't matter now. Just so you know, I'm aware that I'm dreaming.
Whatever you say.
Got a light? Loretta draws deeply on the cigarette. Forget how much I enjoyed that. One shouldn't deny themselves pleasure.
Oh, is that the doorman? Don't disagree with you there. It's pretty nice here. I'm getting a strange feeling, like I've been here before.
Of course, madam. We only serve those with memberships here. If you don't mind me asking, what will you do about the girl, the degenerate?
Beg your pardon?
What I started should be finished, Loretta.
If you were me, what would you do?
I'm afraid I'm not you, madam. Each man is the architect of his own fate, but I am deeply convinced that you know what needs to be done.
Of course I do. Is anyone gonna pick up that phone?
I believe it is for you.
Oh, snap! Let's pick up that phone, Loretta. Hello? Okay. What in the... Oh, this can't be happening. Obituary. Vivian O'Hara was an ornithologist who dedicated her life to the study of beautiful creatures. Returning from an expedition to the island of Mauritius, Miss O'Hara tragically died in a car accident at the age of 40. The science community grieves and expresses their condolences to relatives of the deceased. Scientists recognize not only Mrs. O'Hara's deep contribution to the development of ornithology, but appreciate her work as an experienced and talented educator and a wonderful writer. Miss O'Hara has written over 150 articles, books, monographs, and other publications. A funeral service is scheduled to take place. Okay. Loretta, where are you? And where did all this pink, mist come from? Oh, that's pleasant. Also, what happened to my mouse? Take a look at this cradle. Shh, honey, it's alright. Calm down. Here you go. Oh. What's in here? What is this? Is this another rat? It's a lot of clicking. Who's this? Oh! Our memory's selective. We only remember what we want to. Alright. Well, hope that baby's doing alright. Alright, get your hands away from this egg of mine. Back up, back it up, back it up. Huh. Nice. Let's go. Is that Nikki? And, what's his name? Michelangelo? The next morning, I remember grinding meat, and Walter, who never left a finger or do anything to help me around the house, Mr. Lazy himself, by some divine coincidence, had sharpened the kitchen knives. Good morning, Lo. I'll just say this. Morning, Kelly. Why the long face? Oh, Mickey and I had a fight is all. What smells so good? I'm making some mincemeat. Gonna fix some dumplings. Oh, thou hit the spot. Daddy always raved about your cooking. Mm-hmm. Can I help with anything? Nah, I'm almost done. Fair enough. I'll just make a mess of it anyway. Got any coffee? God, I'll die for a good cup of joe. Be careful what you wish for, jeez. Best I can offer is chicory root. Chicory root. There's chicory. I can't say that word. There's chicory root in the basement if you want. Chico what? I think I'll pass. Thanks anyways. Suit yourself. Where's Mick? Oh, he's out in the backyard, trying to fix our car. Ah, so he is. Must be sweating up a storm, the poor thing. Oh, don't worry about him. He knows his way around a car. A regular grease monkey. Yeah, he certainly fixed you up real good last night, didn't he?
I'll say this. You got no idea how much I hate that car. That's weird. What's wrong? Daddy left the car behind. How'd he get out of here in the first place then? Loretta, where did he go? I don't know, girl. What do you mean you don't know? Does he do this often? Disappear, I mean?
The grinder crunches through her meat vein.
Did you know your father's been seeing another woman? No, I didn't. Though I can't say I'm surprised either. Don't forget he left his first family too. And he had a child. He had me.
The meat squeaks and squelches in the grinder.
Well, anyway. Listen, Lo, I've been meaning to ask. You used to work as a hairdresser, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't suppose you can cut mine? If that's what you want. Sure thing, Kelly. I'll give you a good cut. I'll say, So what is it you want to discuss with your father? Oh, Lo, I don't know. It's a family matter. We're family. Well, to some extent. Does that mean you're getting hitched? Yes. Well, I don't know. That's something else I want to discuss with Daddy. What does Mickey do for a living? Oh, you know, Mickey isn't much of a working man. The road's what he's after. Doesn't do well with enclosed spaces, like he can't sit still or something. So he's unemployed? Oh no. Well, actually, yeah. But he wants to be a racer. A bike racer, specifically. And what do you want? Me? I just want everything to go right for a change. These past few years have been tough, you know. Looking after my mother was hard, and now I'm gonna have a baby. Then I felt sick. Then I felt sick. Sick from the thoughts that's been spinning in my head all this time, and all the things I'd done, or came close to doing. Kelly's gonna have a baby. Ignored the fact that she and Mickey are basically children themselves. They have their whole lives ahead of them, but for me, my die was cast the moment I stopped at that gosh dang gas station. I've already been considering that if I read this little novel to Schaefer and leave town, then maybe Kelly and Mickey can move in here. Maybe they'll be able to find a happiness here that Walter and I could never have. You were right. We're almost done, and not even 50 minutes have gone by. How nice! I love it! Well, hands always remember what they've done. Were you expecting anyone? I wasn't. Maybe it's Daddy? Wait a minute. Oh, can I move now? Okay. Alright everyone, I think I'm gonna stop there for now. I guess the next episode we're gonna see what happens to Kelly and Mickey. Does Loretta kill them? Who knows? And like, what is she cooking too? Because I'm curious about that meat in the grinder. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. I will see you all in the next episode. Until then, bye everyone.